Hey y'all, it's Caitlyn. So we are doing the last part of random haul. Like, it's not even a part, it's just two different random haul videos. But this is a bunch of stuff again that I've gotten over the last couple months. Again, I missed some stuff. The Christmas stuff is still on the shelf. I didn't think anyone would be interested in it. We might go back and redo it or review it after I get the rest of it in, because of course some of them didn't come in on time. That's the only time it bugs me. Like, you guys saw this in the thumbnail. I've only gotten her and Batwoman so far. I ordered all the commons from another site, and they're still not here yet. That doesn't bother me very much. Yeah, I know this was for Breast Cancer Month, but if it's for a holiday where I display stuff like Halloween, Christmas, Easter, I would like it for it to be here before the holiday is over. But other stuff, like, I don't mind waiting for. But that's the only time when it bugs me. But anyway, so I did get this one, and I don't have to take this one out of the box because I got two of them. So this one's already in a protector. If you guys don't know, I put all the hot girls up the top there. So from there to there is hot girl. I took it out of that spot right there. But I ordered one when it first came up on Target. And I want to say thank you to everyone who messaged me when they found this at Target. I know Eric, I know Ezra did it, messaged me. I know my Aunt Tina messaged me when she saw it. And there were several others who messaged me when they saw it. And I said, no, thank you for thanking me, but I already got it ordered. And then I saw it at my Target. And the box was in perfect condition. There were a few that weren't. And I was just like, I'm supposed to be saving money, but she might come in a bad box because it's Target. So I went ahead and did it, and sure enough, this box came trashed. So I'm glad I did it. So I have an out box pop. It's gonna go up here. I've had it sitting on the desk this whole time, just cause. But yeah, she's gonna go on the Wonder Woman shelf, or the Hot Girl shelf right here. Let's make it pink. So, the little one. Ezra, by the way, guys, just announced he's got a new website out. If you guys want to check it out, he's the one who made that light for me. He's done a bunch of wood engravings for people. He's done night lights and stuff, so definitely go check him out. But yeah, so here, I know I hope I reviewed, if I remember correctly. I know I got the Batwoman reviewed. I actually want to say I reviewed her twice. Did I review her twice? I don't know. I remember getting her out and being like, this seems familiar. So I think I reviewed her twice and maybe didn't upload the second video. I don't know. Again, last few months was weird for me. But this was the Pops with Purpose line that they started doing. So I got these two and the new Wonder Girl, Yara. Those are the only ones I've gotten so far out of this line. Very much looking forward to getting the rest of the bombshells here. Got these bombshells here. I got some labeled to sell. I'm just trying to keep one of each character, and then the pink ones, my aunt is actually a breast cancer survivor. So I want to keep all the pink breast cancer ones. So, really freaking cool. Again, this one's going to go on the desk. But here is, or on the shelf, but here is the up close look. I love the bombshells. The bombshells is one of the best things the DC has ever done. If you guys haven't checked out the comics, I really recommend them, especially if you're part of the LGBTQ community. Believe me, you'll like it. But even if you're not, if you're someone who's very interested in like World War II era stuff, again, this is for you. It was such an awesome, like, very well written comic book. The merchandise for them was awesome. I'm really hoping that they make an animated movie of it eventually. Fingers crossed. But yeah, so next we have Diana Prince. This is from the DC shop, limited to 4,500 pieces. This is from the Snyder's Cut one. I did see the normal version of this, but I had this one on pre-ordered, and there was some weird shit going on with this pre-order. like the people who were ordering, like all of them were like the 5-pack or whatever. A lot of them were getting canceled and shit, and I was like, I don't even know if mine's still active or not, but I got it, so here we go. So here is the black and white Diana Prince. She's got her pearlescent, is this a dress or a coat? I'm gonna say it's a dress, but she's got an arrow in her hand. Now I didn't watch Snyder's Cut. I don't like watching movies, y'all know that. So where is it? There it is. So hashtag never seen it. So yeah, probably won't watch it anytime soon, especially since it's 4 hours long. But okay, she can stand without her stand, kind of. No, she needs her stand. But really cool. I do like this a lot. I have stopped again. I'm being really picky about stuff nowadays. I haven't been buying a lot of. I'm not getting any of the new Batman pops from the new Robert Pattinson movie yet. I do want to watch that one. I honestly do want to watch that one, and Suicide Squad eventually. I want to watch, but I just haven't yet. I'm gonna put these down here. I just haven't yet. But after I watch the Batman movie, I might get the rides. I think the rides are the ones that look cool so far, and also the one, I think it's the Pop in a Box exclusive, where it's Bruce Wayne with the darkness around his eyes. Those would be pretty cool. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go to the big thing, like size-wise, and leave the one that's most important for me to the end. Because believe it or not, y'all know I love Hot Girl. She's my favorite character ever. But the pop that's down here, other than this one, the other pop that's down here is one of the most sentimental pops to me that they've ever made. And it has instantly become a personal girl. Some of you already know what it is, but for those of you who don't, you're in suspense. So I know I showed this off a little bit on Instagram, and I said I was going to take it out of box, or on the live stream rather, and I said I was going to take it out of box, post pictures on Instagram, never did it. So I'm opening it now. So I still don't have all of the ones that came out for the 80th year that I ordered. I know I'm still waiting on the Linda Carter one, and I think there's one other, I can't remember, but this one did not come in perfect condition. Thank you, GameStop. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and get it out. So this is Wonder Woman on the Pegasus. I personally think, yeah, this is cool, don't get me wrong, but I personally think Wonder Woman on the Kanga would have been cooler. Or, not cooler, I guess, but, I don't know, more accurate. I feel like you see Kanga more than you do Pegasus in Wonder Woman comics, but whatever. But here this is gorgeous. First time I've ever taken her out of box, by the way. So this is the first time I'm taking a good look at her, too. I love the expression on the Pegasus's face. She's holding a spear. This is really cool. Very heavy. I will say that, too. So this is one I don't have to zoom in on because it already takes off most of the screen. But this is really stinking cool. So look at the expression on them both. And I do like how they're posed so you can see both their faces at once. So that's really cool. I'm going to have to redo the Wonder Woman shelf. And hopefully not break anything this time. Because I actually got some Wonder Woman statues for Christmas. Some of them I'm going to review. Some of them I'm not. Well, one of them is the Linda Carter Wonder Woman that we all got. Mama J, a lot of us chipped in and bought Mama J a Linda Carter statue. That's hers. I don't want to take anything away from her. I don't want to do a video on it. I love that thing, don't get me wrong, but that's that's Mama J's baby. So I'm not even going to think about taking that from her. I am going to leave that one out of the box because it's going to go on the Wonder Woman shelf eventually. I'll probably just sit it next to it for now until I can get down here and rearrange it one day. But I have been buying a lot of the rides lately, but I think the Batman ones with the Batmobile and Catwoman on her motorcycle looks pretty cool. So Now, this one, I already have it in a hard stack. Unfortunately, it's one of those hard stacks where the bottom keeps falling off, so I'm gonna have to tape it. Yeah. So I didn't even know this character was in the movie, because again, I haven't seen Suicide Squad. So when I saw that they were making Savant for the New York Comic Con, I just saw the name Savant, and I'm like, is that the same character? Is that the same character? I remember I was outside at the time on my back porch here, and I instantly dropped what I was doing and got my phone and looked. I saw that notification, saw the name, went to Funko's page, and they had a video where they were showing off some of the characters. And as soon as I saw Suicide Squad, I knew this was the same character. So, again, if you guys saw the last video, I talked about Thunder and Nissa, and how I talked about wanting that pop one day. This was another pop that I talked in the past about wanting. Specifically, I said it in one of my Pride Month videos. I did a Pride Month want video where I went through all of the different abbreviations in LGBTQA. This was the G in Creole. Savant and Creole were the G. I'm gonna try and get through this without crying. So I showed that, with the exception of like the Christmas videos, obviously, where it was on the other side. But I positioned that comic so that it's always in the shot. And that's Birds of Prey number 59. That was the comic that changed my life. And Savant was a character in that comic. So again, I don't know anything about this character in the movie. I'm talking in the comics. And yeah, I still need to watch it. Tylock told me some stuff, so I know some stuff coming from it. Let's see if I can get this out without... There we go. So I know some stuff, but I don't really care. I'm just looking at it from the comic aspect. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just never thought I'd actually be holding this pop. And I know it's probably worth, like, what, less than $10 on PPG right now. This is priceless. This is priceless to me. So in the comics, which I read when I was in high school, I read them digitally. And in the story, Black Canary has been kidnapped by Savant and Creole. Creole being Savant's right-hand man. And she's being kidnapped pretty much for blackmail because they want Oracle, who they know is Batgirl's crime-fighting partner, to find the identity of Batman. He wants to know who Batman is so he can seek his revenge on him, pretty much. Because Batman stopped Savant from being a superhero because he's going a little bit too roughly at the superhero game. So, and I've told this story before. So in the story, they break both of Canary's legs and tie her to a bed in their attic. She breaks another arm. She breaks one of her arms while escaping. And during the big escape scene where Huntress comes to help her and Oracle has finally hacked Savant's computer systems to mess with his head a little bit, there's a point where Savant is out of the room dealing with Oracle, and Creole and Canary and Huntress are in the room together, and Canary just asks casually Creole, does Savant know you're in love with him, or does Savant know you're in love with him? And he said he was a little bit shocked. You could see the shock illustrated on his face. He said he does not. So, confessing that he's gay and he's in love with his best friend, pretty much. When I was reading that in high school, going from one panel to the other in that comic, I thought, well, this is just going to make him or her hate him more. You know, she already dislikes these two for very good reasons. Extremely good reasons. So this is just going to make her hate him even more. And her response was just wondering. In the milliseconds that it takes my mind to go from that one speech bubble to another one, that's what was going through my mind. And to have her just respond back so casually, I had never heard of that before. Ever. You know, being gay was always a really big deal, whether it was considered really good or really bad. It was never really considered normal. And that's what that was. It was just a normal reaction. Like, there's nothing good about it, there's nothing bad about it, it's just a fact, and it's, you know, it's there. And I remember I stared at that page for God knows how long. At least 15, maybe 20 minutes. I went ahead, finished with a comic, and then immediately went right back to that page and stared at it again. Canary was a character that I truly loved, including both Canary and Huntress. And Huntress didn't have any response about it either. Like, she didn't care. That was the only time I've ever heard of being gay as being normalized. And at that time, for several years, I had been chanting inside of my head to myself, I'm not gay, I can't be gay, God will hate me, I can't be gay. And to the point where I was literally brainwashing myself, and it was working. Like, I wasn't, every time I would have a certain thought, I would just start chanting to myself again in my head. And I was very reserved. I didn't have a lot of interactions with other teenagers or my family when I was that age. I was very, very alone because I was just, it was a constant battle I was having in my head. And I read that comic, went to my room, looked at the mirror, and I didn't even think these words in my head. I just said, I'm gay out loud. And I never looked back on that. You know, I didn't come out to everyone really quick, but that was me coming out to myself. So I consider all of the characters in that comic to be very, very special to me. So I have Canary and Huntress up there. I actually have them out of order right now. It was because where Canary is right now, I had this pop, so she's going to be back with Huntress. But yeah, I didn't think we were ever going to get one. So, again, I didn't even know he was in this movie. Apparently his time on screen was very short. But yeah, I never thought we would get this pop. So this means so much to me. If we ever get Creole, I'm not going to say it's impossible anymore, because I thought this one was impossible. But that would be amazing. I still want an Oracle pop of Barbara in her wheelchair. But, yeah, this is a personal grail. It doesn't mean shit to other people, but it means a hell of a lot to me, and it actually came in on my birthday. I ordered it as soon as I could. I missed this when Funko dropped it, and I put an ISO out for anyone who may have grabbed it if they wanted to sell it to me. You know, thinking rationally, I knew I should have gotten it on Amazon. But at that point, I was just like so devastated that I missed out on this pop. on the Funko shop, and I just immediately put that out there because I knew there was no way that I could let this pop slip. And then I posted when I ordered it because I was just so excited that this was coming in. So, yeah. Very, very happy. So that is the last of the random stuff. Again, guys, I do have some Christmas pops. Let me know if you're interested. Maybe you are. I don't know. But, I have some other stuff to review. We'll see if my voice holds out. I'm already getting a little bit scratchy. So, it's been so long since I filmed. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about these pops. And, again, thanks for sticking with my channel, guys. And remember, like always, it's a community, not a competition. I'll see y'all later. Bye.